It's the most wonderful time of the year. It's still our back to school series, and today we're going to be talking about planning and organizing your school year. And you're like, okay, Mackenzie, but the school year's already started. I know, but you are still going to be planning and you're still going to be organizing. It's never going to go away, even if you think you have the perfect plan. It's always going to change. And it's okay. And that's what's exciting. And that's what's fresh. And that's what's new. And that's what's amazing about you getting to be the generator of a school. So in today's episode, I'm going to be offering you some unusual and fun ways that you can plan out your year and plan out your month, plan out your week, get organized so you can actually plan, and talk about the ways in which we can really detail either our templates or our systems that will give us the greatest efficiency. Let's get into it. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Microschool Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a microschool pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Microschool Masterminds that will not only help you to start your microschool, but grow your existing microschool by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the microschool universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Microschool Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your microschool or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Microschool Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned microschool owner yearning for more efficiency or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Microschool Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive but thrive in the dynamic world of microschooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Microschool Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine. I just love planning. Do you love planning? I plan to plan. I get a planner to plan the plan. But I also, this is an interesting perspective. As much as I love to plan and to like feel the planner and touch the things and write down all the things, I'm also an off the cuff person. I don't always follow the plan. That's a problem. I would literally create lessons and be like so proud and have so much fun creating all the plans and the lessons. And then I'd get into the week and I'd be like, we're doing this. We're going outside. We're changing this. I always have had that. I'm sure you relate, right? And it wasn't even student induced. It was me. Like a lot of times our planning comes from our energy, comes from our moment of being inspired. And then you get into reality, or maybe your energy's higher that day or it's lower that day and things start changing. Circumstances are going to happen. You're going to need to plan differently, plan more, plan different, plan less, plan for the plan for the people, help people with the plan, organize. You've created a system. You know how it is whenever the students get in and you're like, all right, everybody's going to keep their art boxes here. And this way you're going to keep in your art box. And here's where your notebooks are going to go. And then 2 days later, you're like, I don't really like that. Let's change up this system. Let's put everything here. Actually, now I'm going to clean out this closet. Now we're going to put this stuff here. We really didn't need that. Here's where our books. I rarely ever kept the same classroom order. I mean, it's amazing that kids can just be resilient and flow with things. I'm just zany like that. I don't know about you. Now, a lot of people will look at me and be like, she's super organized. And I'm probably masking all of my disorganized thoughts of being this super functional, creative person. And yes, you can find a lot of things in my house because of being organized or in my office because of being organized. But let's face it, I'm not perfect. Yes, I'm organized. Yes, I have a plan, but I am real quick to veer off the plan and to create a new plan. I don't know about you. So let's just start with kickstarting. Okay, because we're right now, you're listening to this, we're on day 2 of school. Let's start we're kickstarting. We've got some planning and some organization strategies that we're going to need to be ready to employ when the time comes. Because we all know that we felt overwhelmed by the sheer volume of tasks when we're either starting a classroom or starting microschool or running it. So I want to share with you my most effective planning and organizational techniques that will help save you time and bring you more joy and success in your journey. August is here. It's the back to school season. I just recorded an episode about the back to school buzz. There's so much excitement, anticipation, but there is a fair bit of anxiety. Whether you're a seasoned microschool founder or you're gearing up for your very first year, the start of the year can feel like a whirlwind, right? And I remember when I first started my microschool, I was juggling the lesson plans, classroom setup, parent communications, and it was a lot. But over the years, I've really learned some incredible strategies to make this process smoother and more enjoyable after having 21 people in my house every single day, year 3. Year one was 8 students. Year 2 was 12 plus an assistant. Year 3 was 18 students, 3 assistants, 1 bathroom. Year 4, we started out the school year with 27 students, ended with 50. Now we're starting out the school year with 60, and who knows where we're going to go. We're still enrolling. Here's the thing. I know sometimes it's hard to begin with the end in mind when you don't even know what the end is going to look like. Seriously. Never would I have thought that at the end of last year we would be where we are, or starting out this year that we would be where we are. But I did know that I did have the sense of just wanting to make sure that we knew that the goal was to keep our 5 core values in place. Talk about this in our microschool masterminds. We went through this in the month of July. We helped everyone with their core values, their pillars. We took the core values. We created a statement for the year, not a word of the year, but a statement for the year, and also gave everybody a August through May. Here are some really important things to do in the month of August from personal experience. This is not limited to, but here's one. We still have to make sure that our vision and our goals are finalized for the entire school, not just our teachers, but our students and our parents. That's not done in May. That's not done August 1st. That's done throughout this month. So we've got to make sure that we're planning ways that we can share those values with families. Teacher training and development. You better believe that just because you did some training during the summertime for yourself or for others, you're not going to have to train throughout the year. So making sure that we've built that in, knowing that there's going to need to be some more training, some more collaboration. What about marketing and enrollment? We can't just focus on the lesson plans when we know that there's also going to have to be this reoccurring marketing on social media, email marketing on your website. There's going to be phone calls coming in. And of course, any type of logistics or setup for your classroom, for your house, for your school building, and always financial review. So we put together a calendar in Microschool Masterminds. If you join us now, you get everything we've ever created. It's in a vault. You get all the videos, you get the recordings of live group coaching. You can see our community feed. You can download all of the resources that we have. It's really, really so beneficial, so helpful. It's self-serving. It's inspiring. You can download all the templates and the resources. You also get 50% off the business bundle. Let me tell you, it's something to talk about. But here's the thing. In August, we created this calendar for everybody to have priorities for every month. Now, not only that, we also gave everyone a template for a school-wide digital calendar, block schedule. It's beautiful. It's one of those things where I would look at public schools and go, how'd they make a calendar like that? We have a calendar like that. It's a long-range calendar. You probably already have one too, but I can tell you my first year, I did not have no long-range calendar. No way, Jose. I was flying by the seat of my pants, it felt like. Now we got a long-range calendar. Every month, we've got priorities. Here's the top 5, but we have some more. So not only did we give you the top 5 priorities, underneath visualize or finalize your vision and your goals, we gave you 3 sub-tasks to do for that. That doesn't mean that that's the only thing you're going to do in your school, though, right? No. But here's the really great part. Once you've created your yearly calendar, you've mapped out the entire year on a calendar, holidays, field trips, parent meetings, professional development days, the big picture view does help you plan your curriculum and avoid last-minute surprises. Then that allows you to start your lesson plan templates. This really was helpful when we first started. We used a lesson plan template. It really helped us to streamline our planning process. We had a very consistent format. So even when I wasn't there, whenever I started hiring assistants, that template was given to the assistants. And then they were even able to go to the place where we kept our curriculum stored, pull out the curriculum, start writing down the plan. We also then moved in to more digital organizational tools. Of course, there's Google Drive. I highly recommend that you have a time set aside to organize your Google Drive because it just it's like having just a big pile of papers, only digitally. We need to take those suckers and put them into folders and put them into baskets, right? That's what we would do. That's why I love digital, but I also don't like it because of the invisible disorganization that can come from digital. So you got to really be careful that every time you go make a document, just hit file save and send it to a folder. Just give yourself like a 15-second buffer after you finish a task to go put that in a nice little digital folder. We also use Trello now. That helps us to keep track of our task when I assign it to other people on my team, documents, and communications. So they help us to organize our work, but they also help us in collaborating, right? Have you ever gotten a document from someone that's shared to you through Google Drive and it comes through your email, you access it, and then you need to pull it up and you have no idea where you accessed it? It's just a thing. Woo! Just take the couple seconds and send it to a folder. Of course, there's a classroom layout. I bet my assistant, whenever we had the school in our house, she'd go, I can't wait to see you on Monday. I can't wait to see all the things you're going to change around. It's almost as if I had this weird addiction to changing things. I just kept changing things on the weekend. The erasers were moved to a different spot. The pencil sharpeners were moved to a different spot. New furniture was in. Old furniture was out. New rugs were in places. There were different containers. We moved some things into the closet. I mean, wow. Like I said, I'm just so amazed that kids could just keep up with it. I know that sounds terrible, but let's be honest. When you are just building for the first time, you are just trying so many different things. Reading corners, science stations, art areas. The goal is to keep it well organized and easily accessible. I say you've got to label everything. And even though it might seem tedious, it saves so much time in the long run. And of course, automating. If you can automate repetitive tasks like attendance tracking or grading, This year, we were going to have a new system called Playground. If you are able to automate your invoicing, your billing, your reminders, your text messages, I like to even automate emails that go out to our families, automate marketing on Facebook, automate marketing in your emails. It's so helpful. Now, I want to add a fun twist in keeping things exciting for you and your students. You can have themed days, not only for your students, for your school, for your staff, but for yourself. So let's start off with our school, like Science Mondays with hands-on experience, Writing Wednesdays, creative writing exercises, Fun Fridays, educational games, activities. Theme days not only help you, but it really gives students something to look forward to each week, right? Also for your staff, team meeting Tuesdays. Team meeting Tuesdays. Let's just start there. Team meeting Tuesdays. We would even have a team meeting, me and my assistant, every Tuesday. The kids would be out on the back porch. We were in the den. Everything was windows. We could see outside, and they would be rotating around to hands-on stations on my back porch while her and I would do a little planning session. I have right now a Friday admin day, but it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite day to do admin work. But I definitely think it is a good day to start off with. So to begin with, I would use Fridays to catch up on grading, plan for the following week, handle paperwork. Having a set day for this as a teacher, if you are still doing the operations of teaching in your microschool, is so beneficial. And if you know that Friday's your admin day, it really helps you to plan accordingly for the student so that you can actually get some of those activities done if you don't have help. Right now, I like Fridays as admin days only because that is just a clear way for me to close out the week so that I can go into the weekend without having to have a lot of loose ends. But also what I don't like is if there is a lot of things to do on a Friday, I don't like to anticipate my Fridays being heavy with admin work if I'm already maybe a little bit tired. So my goal is to move my admin day this year to Thursdays. Thursdays are my admin day, and Mondays used to be my marketing day, but Mondays are going to be our money day where I'm doing a lot of financial reviews. Finances are not the same days as admin days. Nope, not anymore. So admin days are the days where I do a lot of following up with people who work for me, a lot of planning for the upcoming week, teacher meetings, doing different types of activities when it comes to organizing my office, organizing all the incoming items that are coming in, even through email. And then, of course, our finances and our money days, I'm doing payroll, I'm looking at the budget, I'm looking at the profit and loss sheet, all of which we have given you in Microschool Masterminds as well. There's also days for marketing. And then, of course, there's just days where you need to connect with your community. Maybe you need to do some outreach. Maybe you need to call some parents. There's also days of the week where maybe you need to do some hiring. Hiring help is one of the best decisions I've ever made. It's literally impossible to do everything on your own. It's just an amazing experience when you can get someone in to help you. So let's kind of recap what I've talked about, and then I want to get into a little bit of a fun, inspiring section of the podcast. So having your yearly calendar, which then backs up into your lesson plans, which then backs up into also your quarterly planning, your theme days planning, your weekly planning, automating, delegating, and of course, incorporating fun themed days. Now, like I mentioned, I used to do Monday marketing, loved it. Outreach, social media, newsletters. Tuesday, you could do Tuesday Tech, organize and update your digital tools, your student databases. Wednesday Wellness, Wednesday Writing, mindful sessions, physical activities. Thursday is like my new admin day. I call it Thursday Thoroughness. I'm like reviewing all of my admin things that I need to get done. Yours may be refining lesson plans, checking for gaps, ensuring everything is detailed. Friday fun. I want to make Fridays fun for me. I don't know about you, but that's what I want. Now, here's some fun ways to get just putting things back into action. Creating an idea jar. creating an idea jar for your students to be a part of, where they can contribute suggestions for lessons, projects, classroom activities, clubs. It really does foster a collaborative environment. It provides a reservoir of creative ideas to draw from throughout the year, and it's just a great way to keep things fresh and student-centered, and also an idea jar for your staff and for you. So we have an idea jar, and I hope that you can create that for yourself as well. I also think backward planning from major events. So we just had an open house for the public the day before we had to meet the teacher, and there really needed to be some backwards planning. Definitely consider this when you have big projects or field trips or parent nights. You really need to break these down into smaller tasks and set deadlines for each little task. Definitely, this is going to be number 4. So number 1 was our theme days. Number 2 is create an idea jar. Number 3 is move backwards and start breaking things down into smaller tasks. And guys, that takes pencils and paper. That's it. And that takes just making a messy map and then making it better and then sharing it with your team. Which then brings me to number 4, like a planning retreat. Dedicate a few weekends, either during the school year in the fall or in the spring, to break away and plan yourself. I repeat, yourself. Then I would do it with your team, but I want you to plan by yourself first, and then I want you to carry that over into your team, where you can do some work uninterrupted, create lessons, create materials, set goals, do your admin work, your vision casting, planning for the next quarter. It really does make it so fun. Even whenever I didn't have as much help, I would go away to Panera on Fridays for a couple hours while my assistant would take care of the kids for Fun Friday. And I would just have myself a sandwich, an iced, charged lemonades, and would just work on whatever I needed to work on. Seriously, plan yourself a little retreat. And then let's just do some fun things visually, like bulletin boards and wall planners. Definitely have a place for curriculum, a space where you outline your curriculum, where you have things that are stored. You want to have a student showcase somewhere dedicated to displaying student work and achievements. An idea wall where students can post ideas and questions or topics that they're interested in, kind of like the idea jar. And definitely, I recommend a weekly focus. I definitely recommend that. We've given you a monthly focus in your calendar. Whenever you get into Microschool Masterminds, we gave you a monthly focus, and then you can actually take that monthly focus of those 5 priorities and just take our ideas and break them down one priority that we gave you into each week. But if you have a planner that highlights the focus for the week, including key activities, it's really helpful, and it's a good practice for you, and it's good practice for you to show your students as well. I hope you feel inspired. I hope that you join us for Microschool Masterminds. We're going to be meeting next week. Yes, next week we're going to be meeting for our live group coaching, and we want you to be a part of it. So head over to teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. It's thousands of dollars worth of resources for either $147 a month or less than that. You get 2 months free when you sign up for the year. You got to get there. teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. Your dreams are about to take flight. Now is the time to cast aside your fears, your hesitations. No more waiting in the shadows. No more doubts holding you back. No more doing this alone. Your dreams are taking flight, and Microschool Masterminds is here to fuel your journey. It's your time. Your destiny awaits. We are about to soar together into a future of limitless possibilities. You are a microschool pioneer. It is with immense joy and excitement that I announce the grand opening of Microschool Masterminds that will not only help you to start your microschool, but grow your existing microschool by maximizing your time, optimizing your finances, and helping you master your marketing. To those brave souls already navigating the microschool universe, you understand the deep passion and commitment commitment required to provide this truly exceptional educational experience. But oh, the challenge that you may be facing, the stranded feeling of isolation and knowing that this is your first time becoming a CEO. There are so many things that you are learning and that you are wanting to employ, but you cannot do it alone. The endless juggle of the task at hand, becoming an administrator, but also teaching and also wanting to grow what you've already started. We are here together with your time, your marketing, your finances, your planning. Fear no more. Microschool Masterminds is helping to be your guiding light. For those already on this incredible journey, our membership is tailored to maximize your precious time. Imagine having a dedicated space to share your resources, to get the support you need, to collaborate with fellow educators and access expert guidance, advice, videos, and group coaching on marketing, finances, and your time. And for those of you who are hesitant, peering into the world of starting your microschool or your homeschool hybrid program with trepidation, we understand your fears, the legalities, the marketing, the hiring, the space. Where do you even begin? But breathe easy, because Microschool Masterminds provides the roadmap you've been searching for. Our membership offers step-by-step guidance on navigating the legal landscape, crafting effective marketing plans, and even assistance with hiring the perfect team to bring your vision to life. So whether you're a seasoned microschool owner yearning for more efficiency or a teacher with a dream and a spark of uncertainty, Microschool Masterminds is your beacon of hope. With us by your side, you'll not only survive but thrive in the dynamic world of microschooling and starting your homeschool hybrid. Doors are open, friends. Let's embark on this journey together. Microschool Masterminds, www.teachersletyourlightshine.com/masterminds. We're waiting for you. It's time to let your light shine.